Welcome viewers, welcome to the new lesson from Dr. R's Biology. If you did not subscribe the channel, you can just click on the subscribe button and bell icon.
Dear students, this particular lesson is meant for discussing the energy balance sheet of glycolysis. So this is the third part of glycolysis. Ensure that you are just watching part A and part B of glycolysis before watching this lesson.
Okay, now let us see the energy balance sheet of glycolysis. That is important. Everybody is in confusion how much energy will be released in glycolysis. So there are two conditions. One, during aerobic oxidation of glucose. Second, during anaerobic oxidation of glucose. Okay, let us see that. The energy balance sheet. Make sure that you are revising before this energy balance sheet. You are revising the entire glycolysis once more and then you are coming here. I'm just going to deal with energy balance sheet. Energy balance sheet. Okay, so let us see here. Energy balance sheet, how many energy is consumed, how many energy is formed. So let us see the consumption first. So minus ATP. How many minus ATP will be formed? We know that in step 1, what is happening? Glucose to glucose 6 phosphate. So how many ATP is consumed here? 1 ATP. So minus 1 ATP. Okay. Now second reaction, that is, so this one is the first step, and now the third step. You can just add here first step. Okay, I forgot to write it. Third step, that is fructose 6-phosphate is converted to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, where again minus 1 ATP. So 2 minus ATP are formed. So what is the total? Minus 2 ATP. Now let us see the plus ATP. How many ATP are produced? Okay, so let us see. So in the third one, that is there in which reaction? 4, 5, 6, 7th reaction. So 7th step. In 7th step, what is happening? 2 molecules of what? 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate is converted into 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate. As a result, what is happening? Plus 2 ATP is formed. Now the fourth one, that is there in the 9th step, where 2 molecules of, I can just write M, 2 molecules of phosphoenol pyruvate is converted into 2 molecules of pyruvate. As a result, plus 2 ATP is formed. So plus 4 ATP. Okay, we can just do one thing. This plus 2 plus 4, this plus and minus, we can just write the other side. Here we can just write so that it will be easy for you to calculate. 2 minus ATP, and here we can find plus 4 ATP. Now there is another reaction, the addition of NADH. Where is that particular step? It is in the sixth step. Okay, so fifth one will be the sixth step. So sixth step, where glyceraldehyde, 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is converted into 2 molecules of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. Okay, now only if aerobic oxidation proceed, okay, only if aerobic oxidation proceed, that means if Kreb cycle happens, here 2 plus 2 NADH plus H plus is formed. If aerobic oxidation proceeds, what will happen? This NADH will be converted into 5-ATP. We have learned about the electron transfer potential of NADH is equal to 2.5 ATP molecules. So here 2 NADH plus H plus is formed. That means 2 into 2.5, that means 5 ATP molecules is released. Only if aerobic oxidation proceeds. That means Kreb cycle happens after glycolysis. Okay. So that is the case. In anaerobic organisms, this will not be there. So finally, what will happen? You can see that ultimately 5 plus 4. How many ATP are formed? 9 ATP are formed, out of which 2 is used. So a total of 7 ATP is resulted as a result of glycolysis. But make sure that if anaerobic oxidation is the case, only 2 ATP will be resulted from glycolysis. Remember that. Because when you are writing competitive examination after the degree program, you will be getting questions that how many ATP is produced through glycolysis in anaerobic bacteria. So what is your answer? Definitely it should be 2 ATP. And if you are getting questions, how many ATP will be produced through glycolysis, okay, in your muscle along with the accumulation of lactic acid. So when you are seeing the accumulation of lactic acid, you have to see that Kreb cycle is not happening there. It is anaerobic metabolism happening, and that's why lactic acid is accumulated. So that also it is 2. When you are seeing you don't think that it will be 7 ATP. Instead, the condition was given, anaerobic condition was there in the muscle. That is the clue, okay, that you are getting from the clue that lactic acid is formed. So it is only 2 ATP also. But aerobic mechanism, if you are just getting question like in you, how many ATP can be derived from glycolysis? So it is 7 ATP because 2 ATP from glycolysis itself and 5 ATP from oxidative phosphorylation that is happening after the Kreb cycle. Clear? Hope you understood. So that's about, so that's the end of the glycolysis. Okay. So remember about 3 irreversible step or rate determining step. Remember about substrate level phosphorylation. Remember about the energy balance sheet. Okay, make sure that you are having a good idea about all these things once you cover the topic glycolysis. Hope it is clear for you and enjoy the lesson. And hope you will be sound in biochemistry once you cover this paper. Okay, best of luck. Thank you.